Welcome to Movie Lounge. I'm your host, Stephen Lawson, and as some of you may notice, there has not been a few episodes actually for a few weeks or so. Mostly due because of my other job, and I got sick for almost a week, and I'm still getting off that. But I'm back, and I'm here to make more episodes for you as the fans. And we're going to start off with, we have about 2 questions, and then we're going to do my top 10 list of favorite movies of last year. And here's the first question. And this one actually is done by a bunch of other people that have been asking me. And it is thoughts about Sony and Marvel teaming up with Spider-Man in the Marvel movies. First off, awesome idea. Second of all, awesome idea. I think this is a great idea that Sony is saying, hey, we've kind of failed at Amazing Spider-Man. Help us. And Marvel has stepped in to help do that. Now, first off, Sony has said that we still own Spider-Man, but they're letting Marvel do some things. And I think Spider-Man is going to be in, I think it's going to be Civil War. Totally think it's going to be cool. I'm all for that. I thought it was going to happen in maybe like 5 years, so maybe 10 years from now. Like, it was going to be a while ago. So question number 2 is written from, I hope I get this name right, Alea, and it writes, Stephen, I've written informational films for school projects, but I'd like to venture out and create something with emotion, more lessons, and a sense of adventure. Problem is, I just can't stimulate my imagination. Am I alone with this creative block? What do you do when you run into this problem, if you run into it? Thanks. The answer to that is very simple, and you're not alone. Everyone deals with it, and I'm one of them. And what I do is, and people can do different things. What I do is I listen to ambient music or theatrical music. And if I have an idea I really want to go for, I listen to the music, and it kind of helps get it going. It helps my creative imagination mindset in my brain to start kicking in, and I can come up with creative ideas. And my problem is I just have all these creative ideas, and it's just like I need to make the movies. And yeah, it works differently for other people. Some people it's watching TVs, other movies, or it's listening to music. For me, or reading. For me, it's listening to music. I really get something out of the whole listen to ambient music or theatrical music. It helps me come up with creative ideas. So those were the only 2 questions. Not a very busy week or 2. But here are my top 10 list of last year's favorite movies that I'll watch multiple times. And number 10 is The Raid 2. I know it's not that many people heard of it, and then it came out, and to me, it's one of the best choreographed fight movies, and it's very interesting, and it's awesome. I love the whole movie. Number 9 is The Hobbit: The Battle of the Five Armies. You can't have a list without having The Hobbit. Yes, it's a little childish. Yes, it has some problems, but it's Peter Jackson making me feel like I'm in Middle Earth again. And it may not live up to the Lord of the Rings, but it'll always have a place in my heart as like growing up, and I love everything that he did with it. Number 8 is Equalizer. It's a movie that I didn't really expect to enjoy. The trailers didn't really get me interested, but Denzel Washington he knocked it out of the park. Like, this dude can just give him whatever he wants to do now. Like, Equalizer reminded me a lot of Training Day, and I love Training Day, and this is what it brought it back to it, and I was like, awesome. Number 7 is 22 Jump Street. Never have I laughed so hard at a movie that made fun of its first movie and then just keep making fun of itself. Channing Tatum and Jonah Hill are hilarious, and that's hard for me to say about Channing Tatum because I'm not a big fan of him, but recently the guy is hilarious. The guy can just act. And yeah, that movie I enjoyed a lot. Number 6 is American Sniper. It's not a movie I would see a lot, but just on the emotional standpoint of the movie, it was was a leap of going the right way of how to do a war movie, and I loved it. It was fantastic. Bradley Cooper did awesome. Clint Eastwood surprisingly made a good movie this time, and I'm very supportive of what he's doing right now, and I love that movie. Number 5 is Captain America: Winter Soldier. How can you not have an awesome spy movie in your list like that? Captain America: Winter Soldier was like, if you take Skyfall and then you take Captain America pretty much put together, this is your movie. It was awesome. I enjoyed there's nothing I could say bad about this movie. It was bamf. It was, never have I seen Captain America look so cool, and I'm like, alright, I'm sold. Number 4, John Wick. That was a movie I saw and I was like, this is going to be cheesy, dumb, stupid. I'm still going to go see it. I saw it. It was dumb, cheesy, and I bought the DVD. It was John Wick, and what Keanu Reeves has done it's mind-boggling what Keanu Reeves can do with no facial expression whatsoever. And John Wick was just, you know what's gonna happen. Oh, the dog dies. Da, da, da. You know what's gonna happen, but you've spent all this time already invested into the movie that it's just like, this is totally cool. Fight scenes are awesome. It's a fun, just hanging out with some friends and just watching a movie that just, it's not supposed to like make you think. Number 3, X-Men: Days of Future Past. Just, it makes, to me, that's like Bryan Singer saying, I am sorry they screwed up the last X-Men movie, and just X-Men 3 and Origins Wolverine. And that, it fixes it. X-Men: Days of Future Past. It's a comic book movie I've been waiting for from the X-Men franchise, and I got it, and I'm very pleased. And it's a movie I could watch multiple times, and it's just visually cool. Guardians of the Galaxy, it's number 2 on my list because it's a shocker. It never in my mind did I ever think this movie was gonna be cool. I thought it was gonna be like, it's okay. It's more than it's holy, what did I just watch awesomeness. It's with the Groot, with Rocket Raccoon, with Chris Pratt. It's everything a space movie needs, and it's awesome. It gives you little Star Wars. It gives you little like Serenity. It has all these little things that like, it doesn't seem like a Marvel movie. That's the thing. It really just feels like it's its own movie. It just so happens to be a Disney and Marvel movie. To me, that's what it was. It was awesome. I cannot wait for what else they're gonna do. And the last but not least, it's Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. Hands down, that movie to me is one of the most mind-boggling, visually stunning, is it real or is it not real movie. And with Andy Serkis as Caesar, and just what they've been able to do with this movie, it's crazy. And the reason why it's number 1 on my list is because visually it's groundbreaking of like what you can do with visual effects. And it's just, I love that movie so much. So that's all I have for today. And if you want to be a host on the show, or a guest, or just be someone who wants to just give their opinion on a question or a movie or anything, you can email us. And with that, you can also email us questions that you want to have answered on the next show at themovielounge15@gmail.com with the link right here. And yeah. So next week, I'm hoping to be back on track and just keep making more episodes. I know a lot of fans are coming out and asking questions. So you guys have a good day. Thanks. Bye.